What does WB mean? What are you still doing awake, Scorpio? I can't sleep, Leonard. Am I like addicted to live? Because like I can't sleep, so I get on live. Like what kind of crazy stuff is that? Hi Ninja Pants, thanks for the compliment about the glasses. They're not real. How am I? I'm okay. I can't sleep. I feel like my mind is racing with good stuff, but on and off we are on this freaking app. It's addictive. I haven't been this addicted to an app since Twitter. Now I'm addicted to TikTok. These filters are good, man. Look. It has like a weird reflection. It looks real. What makes me what? How are there 13 people in here? Why is everyone awake at this time? Like, it's almost 5 a.m. in New York City, New York. Do I wear glasses regularly? No, but I like how they look. So, I wear them. But these are fake. 114 people in here? There's no way. 135? I are fine. Addicted? Are we all just addicted to TikTok? Is that what's going on? Because it's almost 5 a.m. and it says there's 187 people in here. Dude, this is bad. We're all addicted to TikTok. Look at this madness. 185 people are in here. What? What are we all looking for? Yeah, Scorpio, you were the first. Sleepless in New York City. I guess that's all of us. Because it's late everywhere now. No, I'm not Mexican. 2 a.m. in LA. You know what it is? I think another live ended. So now everyone's in mine. Because there's no way. This ain't even interesting. I'm lying down wearing fake glasses and a beanie. But yeah, it's late everywhere. We're all up late. What are we all doing? What's wrong with us? I'm in New York City. Oh, you're depressed? I'm sorry, it's cheesy. Buenas noches, Darius. Hola, mami chula shampoo. Can't sleep. It's not snowing, it's raining, Renee. We all have too much on our minds. It's Friday night, too. Well, Saturday morning at this point. Hey, good Spanish. That was crazy. It was like 180 people in here for a second. This is madness. We're all awake. I don't know. Someone needs to I've been thinking about starting like a real life party with no cell phones allowed and just seeing what happens. Cause I don't know. I think we're all getting to the point we're looking for something that the internet can't provide anymore. I think we're all looking for something like social media can't provide. But we go to social media because we're so used to it. It's like muscle memory at this point. Thanks, Grizzly Saurus. They're fake. Tú parece como un bombón y yo con diabetes, mami chula champú. Yeah, I feel like we need to do like some national thing where we just band together and do events in different cities and no cell phones allowed. And just music and a place for people to just lounge and talk if they want. A section for people to dance. Hi, Kevin Harris. Hi, Hater Shaker. I'm good. Can't sleep. But this is crazy. I can't believe so many of us are up late like this. Yeah, and it's not hard to do. All you have to do is look into a venue, put it on Meetup, get people to pre-order tickets, use that money from the pre-orders to book the spot, and just do it. And everyone has to turn in their cell phone at the beginning of the party. And I bet for the first 10 minutes it would feel super, super weird, but I think once people got in their groove, they would be fine. Because I was on a TikTok page and it was all like 90s nostalgia. And I was like, this is not hard to replicate. We could do it now. Just nobody has tried to do it. Thanks, Darius. Oh, you want to keep it real old school and make them purchase it in person? No pre-orders. Yeah, you have to turn in your cell phone. That's the rule. Everybody does. Because it would force people to organically have conversation the way that they used to. We're all crying about how much things have changed. But it's simple. Put the cell phone away. It will be weird for the first 10 minutes. The cost of living in New York City is high, but it's worth it. It's still a great city. The glasses are fake shebangles. Right, Hater Shaker. It will be weird for the first 10 minutes. You'd probably be like, damn, I feel naked without my cell phone. But within 15 minutes, everybody will be fine. And it would probably just be such a hit. People would probably want to do it again and again and again. Because the cell phones are killing us right now. We are too addicted. And everyone's already dressing like the 90s now. So it's why not just bring the 90s back full force? Why not? Everyone's reminiscing about it. So let's just bring it back and throw parties with no cell phones. I mean, of course they'd figure out a way, but like, I'm just saying it's not that hard to replicate what we once enjoyed. Or what it looks like people enjoyed, because I was a kid. But, and also in the 90s, what was great is everything was blended. Like, there were white people with black people, with Hispanic people, all different types of styles of dress together at the same place. Like, now it's all separated. Like, the 90s was all types of music. Alanis, Morissette, Fiona Apple, Nirvana, Biggie, Diddy, Tupac. Like, everything was just blended. Everyone listened to everything. There were all types of different shows on TV. It wasn't just the same thing. It can be done again. We just need to do it. If I was like some sort of party promoter, I would do it. I don't know. Maybe I can figure something out, because I've been thinking about the idea. Need to just throw parties where everyone's invited, all kinds of music is being played, no cell phones. No cell phones. That would be the most outrageous part. It would probably spread just based on that. People would be like, oh my God, did you hear about this party with no cell phones? It's outrageous. Little by little. First, you have to get the people together, Joe Fulfillment. We're not changing anything until we can actually get together and talk again and have community amongst ourselves. Hey, Hope. Hopefully you get some sleep soon. I'm just talking it out right now. I am up late, Mr. Major. People, I read another article too, how there's all these teen girls in Sephora now. And I'm like, that's because there's no malls. People used to go to the mall after school. There's no malls now. So the kids are going to like Sephora and Barnes and Noble. I'm like, we are in such dire need of just a place where we can just be together as people with no distraction. Hi, Kenneth. We need a place where we can all just hang out, literally, with a cell phone minimum. It's so sad. It's like we can easily fix this. Cause yeah, this is getting like next level. We're all like way too lonely. We're all way too plugged in. Most people don't even like what they're seeing online, on Instagram, on Twitter, but it's like we can't help it. We need like to just hang out again, literally. Would I sacrifice convenience for more shopping centers? Do you necessarily have to sacrifice convenience for more shopping centers? Like, what does one have to do with the other? Aren't shopping centers convenient enough? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, we're like in a weird time. We're in a really weird time as people. Like, I think we're all just like, food used to be better. Yeah, everything. Like, things have devolved. The internet would have been great if it had just been kept as a singular form of entertainment, but it's become like our dominant form of entertainment now. It used to be we had the movies, then we had TV shows, then we had music. Now it's like the internet has swallowed all of those. And then we added social media to the mix, which was a huge mistake. We should have kept socializing as a real life thing. To socialize through the internet, I mean, again, it would have been fine if we kept it as just one of the ways in which we socialize, right? The internet now is the primary way in which a good chunk of us socialize, which is awful. The internet has dominated everything. It has swallowed up all the other forms of entertainment to be like one mega. What's the movie with the Thanos with the rings or whatever? Is that his name? Thanos? That's the internet. The internet has swallowed up everything else. And it's the number one thing we do use go to for anything. That was a mistake. Because now look at us. 5 a.m. I'm on TikTok wearing glasses that aren't even real, talking to absolute strangers. The number one thing we were warned not to do as kids is not to talk to strangers. And here I am talking about, yeah, guys, this is what we're going to do. This is the plan, guys. Listen up. Y'all are like, we don't even live in the same state. But it's true. Our number one mistake was giving the internet as much power as we have, because it has obliterated everything else. Yeah, what did I just say, Ron? I said, look at us now. Look at us now. I'm up here 5 a.m. wearing fake glasses talking to strangers. And so are you. You're talking to a stranger too. We don't know each other. But at least in this conversation, we're discussing the state of things and possible solutions. Not just sitting here complaining, kvetching, pissing and moaning, you know. It's obvious that everyone's in the same boat. Everybody is lonely, lonelier than ever, probably, and still wanting connection because it's a human thing. Exactly. We should have just kept the internet in its place. It should have just been one of many things that we used to entertain ourselves. But right now, it's the number one thing we use for everything, including socializing, which was our biggest mistake. We should have never decided it was a good idea to socialize via the internet. 100%. So here we are. But I don't know, maybe 2024 is the year that people like break out of all the nonsense and start finding themselves again. Because Cat Williams did that long expose, 38 million views or something like that. And he even said it, 2024 is going to be the year that people get exposed. I think, I don't know, this might be the year for change for us. We can't keep going like this. It's starting to get a little too weird. People are getting real weird. You go to a cashier, at checkout, and they don't even look you in the eye anymore. A lot of people don't look you in the eye anymore. People are getting awkward. Social skills are taking a hit. And it's not just the new generation. Yes, Ron, that's the solution, but it'd be nice to get a bunch of people on the same page, because when you're the only one doing it, I mean, I obviously still have social skills, goodness. But I feel like one of the few sometimes. Well, the reason is, Yassine, that people are not happy, Yeah, everything can be brought to our doorstep, but we are lonelier than ever right now as a collective. And it's not good. And it's also like bizarre, right? Like people are lonelier than ever, but we're surrounded by people. It really is the silliest thing. Like, the thing is, Yassine, there's obviously benefits to the internet, like I was saying. I think we gave the internet too much power, I'm just talking out loud, thinking out loud. You know those like late night thoughts you have where you're like, I'm going to change the world. That's all this is. Just me thinking about how silly it is that so many people are lonely, alone in their beds, alone in their homes, whatever, and yet we're surrounded by people. It's like the stupidest thing when you think about it. Ron, I don't know if are you drunk? So yeah. I mean, 40 of us are on TikTok live right now for a reason. Right, people's phones are their best friend these days. Oh boy. Vincent, whatever, you keep saying to read the Bible, but not everybody's religious, buddy. So, also, there's plenty of people who do read the Bible every day who are still as messed up, if not worse. So just save it, You're at work, Big A? We've dropped down to 25. But yeah, that's what I think. I think we need to take some of our power back from the internet and hang out as human beings. Again, we need like spaces. There's been a lot of articles and research about that, how we have no community spaces anymore. We have no spaces where people can just meet and hang out and talk. I mean, I guess some still exist, like bars and whatever. Vincent, I'm muting you. You can't keep repeating the same thing, for the love of God. Like, repeating the same thing 25 times isn't going to get anyone to listen to you. It's just going to make people feel like you're annoying, which you are. So you had to go. Yeah, people don't talk to each other. And you know what the thing is now too? You know when I realized we had a problem when you talk to someone in public and they almost like jump out of their skin. Like cuz I think they're so in their zone. They're so in their zone or they're so in their bubble or they're so into their phone or their AirPods or whatever that even if you just say like excuse me or like oh I like your sweater or whatever, the first millisecond you speak to them they like kind of jump and it's like what the fuck is going on? We have to unplug like for real. And I mean 9 times out of 10 there's nothing that interesting in your phone. Right. The second it becomes difficult to look people in the eyes, you're like, damn, I gotta unplug a little bit. Oh man. Yeah, I've seen people so in the zone that it's like another person interacts with them and they're like, you know, what are you saying, Ron? Ron, you have all the answers for us? Go ahead, big dog. Tell us what we need to do, Ron. Because you lived during the era where there were no cell phones, apparently. As we can tell. The problem is this is a different era, you know, than the era that... the era that there were no cell phones. Because right now... poof, there's everything. There's cell phones, there's headphones, there's internet, there's this, there's that. Am I alone or lonely? I'm alone. Sometimes I'm lonely. Generally, I'm okay. Do you feel lost or missing something? No, I'm just talking about the collective, like, lack of community that we have across the country in 2024. Dang, yeah, seen the AirPods were that good. What are you saying, Scorpio? Right, you guys talk to each other face to face. People weren't such a huge, like, yeah, people are scared of other people now. People weren't afraid of rejection or whatever. People knew how to have a conversation, you know. I feel like if we don't do something now, the next generation is gone, boy, because we're already getting awkward as a group of people. We're getting too awkward. And what does that do for anybody, you know? That doesn't get you the promotion. That doesn't get you the job. That doesn't get you the girl. That doesn't get you anything because you're running around looking all meek and shy. The percentage of introverts is probably increased due to circumstance, you know. It's crazy. I feel like if I organize a party with no cell phones, It will blow up. Referring to phone's social impact on ourselves. Well, it's just the internet, I think. We blew it up. We use it for everything. It's insane. Yeah, the pandemic made it 100 times worse. Right, exactly. Yeah, that's when people became even more locked into their phones. Because that was all the entertainment you had. So, yeah, I guess that makes sense. But damn, we never like quite reset from that, did we? We never quite reset from that, did we? Now you got people walking. I see it all the time in New York City. People crossing the street looking down at their phone. People on the sidewalk looking down at their phone. They almost walk into you. You almost walk into them. I seen employees at like high-end stores where they should know better on their phone. It's crazy. And like most of the time, there's nothing that interesting on your phone. I mean, I like TikTok, but probably every 1 out of 20 videos I see is like, oh, made me laugh. Like, bookmark. So people got to chill out a little. It'll be there when you pick your phone back up. Trust me. You know what I mean? You don't have to stare at it all the time. Right, it is dependent on what you're interested in. Like, all my social media feeds are pretty good. I like what I see on Instagram. I like what I see on Twitter. I usually learn something on Twitter. I like what I see on TikTok. Usually people dancing, little cute kids, travel stuff, you know. But all I'm saying is that you don't need to look at it 24/7. It'll be there when you get back. You know what I mean? Even if you follow a bunch of enriching accounts, put the phone down sometimes, you know? That's right. Take a breath, talk to a human being. God forbid. I feel like it's going to get to the point people are like, oh no, it's a person. I mean, we're kind of already at that point. People are like relieved when plans get canceled. And it's like all that is you like ramping it up in your own head. People get relieved when plans get canceled. They're like proud to be homebodies. Everybody's a fake introvert now. People awkward as all get out, can't look you in the eye. Bashful, sheepish, awkward, timid. That's going to be great when we need, leaders. When we need people to think quickly during a crisis. You got a bunch of timid idiots running things. Well, I don't know. We've got to get our swag back as a nation. We have got to get our juice back. We need to learn how to be around each other again. Socialize. Humanity. I tell you what. We'll see. We shall see, won't we? Time is everything we have and everything we don't have, isn't it? Is New York that expensive to live in? It can be, but people find a way. Not everyone who lives here is a millionaire, so, how are they doing it? Think about it that way. So, who in the chat would go to a party with no cell phones allowed? Tell me. Who in the chat would go to a party with no cell phones allowed? You have to turn in your cell phone when you get there. Everybody has to turn in their cell phone at the front. Everybody's cell phone go in a big bin. Or maybe like a tag so you know who's who. Almost like a coat check for cell phones. Yeah, let's do that. No, Kukata, it's not like prison, girl. It's supposed to be fun. I think it's a great idea, but I want to know how other people feel. I think it would be a very interesting night. Right, you're familiar with that world. The youngins were all like, I bet a lot of the young people would be like, no, I'm not going to. You want to take my cell phone? How dare you? I have rights. I bet the young crowd wouldn't be that into it. I gotta find a way to ask the 22 and unders. Because a party with no cell phones, I think, would be lit. Have I watched Percy Jackson? No, Bradley Lanaya. I don't think I know who that is, darling. Greetings from Queens. Ayo. Right, no cell phones or Apple Watches, none of that. No AirPods, nothing that dings, makes noises, vibrates. Get it out of here. Talk to somebody, god damn it. Put it away. Make conversation. Should we do name badges too? Name badges. No cell phones. A dance section and a chat section. I like that. Because some people just want to chit chat, so go ahead. But others want to get their groove on and act like it's the 70s. You know? And I also think it would be a great idea to have it be mixed age. All races, all genders, mixed ages. And have it be like a true 70s, 80s vibe of people of all types. And then we should ask everyone to dress to the nines. That would be fun. Make it like old times. The comedy shows that they took the phones, yeah. And I know there's people who are going to say, well, I want my cell phone because I want to get pictures. But I think to get around that, we could have a photographer there who gets good shots of the night. Yeah, 2002 was your time, Tommy High. Ooh, a fashion dance off. Yeah. Oh my God. I know a few promoters. I might have to talk to them and be like, how can we pull this off? Because that would be fun. And then you could make it like a frequent thing, like that Herbert Holler, like 90s dance party, 90s hip hop party, I think he does every month. Yeah, people need to just like be able to be together and laugh. Because the other thing too is like people don't want to let loose in public places. Or maybe they have in the back of their mind, like, oh, someone's going to record me and post this online. So you become self-conscious. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, a party with no cell phones. I think next time I come on live, that'll be the title of my video, and we'll see what the kiddos think. Because obviously, the older people are on board. I think the early 2000s was the last time people really danced. Yeah. I'm young, but I remember going to an all-white party in maybe 2007. And that was fun. Dance floor was packed. People were going for it. And that was that. And memories were made. Okay. The memories were made, friends. And for those who don't know, that's how you make memories, by doing things in the real world with other people. Yes, that's correct. That's how we did it. That's how we do it. I mean, like, what are these online memories? They're not. They're like fragmented. Wild. Who is this? This is Devin. You sound familiar. I think you were in my live before. Guys, I'm making good points. God damn it. I'm making excellent points about saving society through a non-cell phone allowed party where human beings get to interact like the olden days. Oh my gosh. So, we'll see. A regular TD talk. They're fake glasses, Breeze. Y'all are blind. See? Y'all been on the internet so long you can't even tell what's real or fake. Anyway, y'all, I know y'all enjoyed this, so go follow me. I was spitting facts, Devin. It was well thought out. Sometimes, like, you really don't even need to do something extreme to change the world. Just give people what they want, the basics of what we all want. All we want, well, not all we want, but one thing that we all want is to connect with others. Give people that, and so much goodness can come out of that. When people start connecting again, you're going to see true change. Protests, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? You know, we could use a good protest, or two, or three, or four, or five, or six, or seven, or eight, or nine, or 10. Okay? I don't know what you mean, Devin. I don't mean connecting in a romantic sense. I mean human connection where people are lonely. Men are leading the pack in that, in loneliness. So don't you start. There's an article every other week about how men are lonely as all get out. Men so lonely they adopt and pet rocks. God knows what else they're doing. Okay? And we can't have y'all getting lonely because you know how y'all get when y'all get mad. Watch out, world. A man's upset. Clear the room. So we need to fix that quick, you know. Who's lonelier, young M, me or you? Let's take a poll. You the one over here jabbing at folks. I'll punch you dead in your face. Don't ban me for that, TikTok. So yes. Back to my point. Yes. The people have spoken. And they want a cell phone-less gathering with many fashions, a photographer, good music, and a quieter section for chatting. Don't be intimidated, young M. I know you haven't interacted with another human being in a long time, but if you show up, you're gonna be fine. Just give it 15 minutes, okay? Let yourself warm up. Small people wrestling. No. You don't want to do too much extra that takes away from the ability to just talk with each other. You don't want to take too much away from that. You want to keep it simple. I thought I banned young M on my other live and he's back. Y'all be finding me like flies on shit. You're all right, Jeffrey. It was an interesting suggestion. You were suggesting wrestling midgets or something. But yeah, Jeffrey, the point is to have people just connecting without cell phones, without the distraction of cell phones. And you know what it is with cell phones too? They're not just a distraction at this point. They're a crutch. People are in public. I've seen it a million times. They're in public and they start to feel awkward and they take their cell phone out and start looking at their cell phone. It's a crutch. They know there's nothing on that cell phone. There ain't a damn thing on that cell phone, but they're going to take it out, okay, and look at it. And look at it and scroll, and the page ain't even refreshing anymore because there's nothing new on the page. But they'll be swiping that thumb up just so they don't have to sit there without a phone in their hand, looking like, you know. Right, I'm on your cell phone, Trell Evans, but I'm talking about solutions. And maybe if we all put our minds together, we could do more of that. You know? Solutions, solutions, solutions. The people are lonely, Trail Evans. The people are awkward. Okay? It's 2024. Did any of us imagine this is how it would be? A nation of introverts, quote unquote. No. It's boring. It's unexciting. It's flat. It's lonely. It's not riveting. It's the opposite of riveting. People want connection, which is why they're plugged in. You're always outside, Senefu. That's good. Give them absinthe. I mean, there can be some alcohol, but then the thing is, Jeffrey, you don't want people now using alcohol as their crutch because they don't have the cell phone. Because then what you might end up having is just a room full of sloppy drunks. So there should be like alcohol, of course, but there should probably be a cap. Because then the people who feel weird without their phone are going to run to the bar and get shit-faced. You can't believe I'm from New York? Well, I am. And make New York real to you? Oh, okay. Good morning, Chef Foster. What are the pros versus cons? Of what, Senefu, of having alcohol there? Scorpio, you know him? Why do you say good morning to him? Yeah, I mean, of the technology. You mean everything that I like discussed over the past 20 minutes? Anyway, I think this party is a good idea. Good morning, Mike. I think a cell phone-less party is a good idea. Matter of fact, someone's probably going to steal it. Someone who heard me say it in here is probably going to do it. But good, we need it to happen. I'd rather someone else throw it. Well, not really, but alcohol patrol. What? Okay. Did I sleep well? I didn't sleep, Mike. You didn't read the title? It said, can't sleep in New York City. Do the pros outweigh the cons? What? The pros of technology? I mean, the internet's great. Like I said, the internet's great. We just use it for too many things. It's kind of ridiculous. We need to like backtrack a bit. We need to use the internet for less things. That's all I'm saying. You want to put a taco bar in there, Jeffrey? That's a good idea. People like food. And everyone loves tacos. Oh, I see. You're trying to be friendly, Scorpio. Look at you. You're starting somewhere. You're starting somewhere. You were chased out of New York by the rats. Don't you start. You will be there next week for a conference, Mike. Don't lie, Mike. You're coming to New York City next week to see me. Mike is beginning the human connection. Um, yeah, guys, who's gonna help me throw this party? Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Who's gonna help me? Gonna get one of the people in my chat to help me, because maybe I should reach out to people who throw parties already. Make them sign a contract. You know what I'm saying? No cell phones. Who is flagging my live for hate speech? You guys are so annoying. Oh, was it because I said I was gonna punch that guy? Oh well. I always appeal it anyway, because y'all are some haters and snowflakes. That's the other problem with the internet. You used to be able to bully people in peace, you know? Now you got people, wow, that hurt. Suck it up, buttercup. You always wonder who it is, too, because it's like everyone in the chat will seem cool, and then you get this stupid violation thing, and you're like, which one of you bitch asses was the one to snitch? Anyways, you'll let me know when, Mike? Okay. Hi from Cali, DC Stoy. Thanks, Mike. How does New York scare you? And you're from Florida. Isn't Florida a terror zone? Don't all the crazy headlines come out of Florida? And yet New York scares you? What? Hi, Dalvin. Oh, Dalvin Gill. That's your name. Doing good. Yeah, the Florida man headlines. I don't want to hear nothing from any Floridian talking about they're scared of New York. You should be scared of where you live. Florida scares me, and I was raised in North Philly. Exactly. Good morning, the algorithm. Dalvin Gill. Hi, Apple G. Good morning. Yes, I'm from New York. Florida's home to Florida Man, but I grew up in Patterson, New Jersey. But don't miss today's New Jersey. Too many New Jersey and Florida people in my chat. What's up with that? Based on everything you know about you, would you date yourself? Of course, but I don't have enough money. I'm not rich enough for myself. But otherwise, duh, I'm a catch. Yes, that's my name. I like the way you say it. Dalvin Gill. Okay. You're from Texas, Applegy? Have I ever been to Vegas? No, Vegas doesn't seem like my kind of place. I know I'm wearing a beanie right now and fake glasses, but I find Vegas to be a little tacky, I'm going to tell you the truth. Hi, Snooches Customs. Delvin Gill. Don't be offended, Delvin Gill. Thank you, Apple. Yeah, they're fake. They do a bang up job with these filters, I tell you what. When was the last time you had a hug that made you feel safe? There's probably only one person who hugged me where I was like, damn, that hug was out of this world. He was vegan. You're digging the energy. Thanks, Snooches Customs. Because many New Yorkers get tired of the snow, state taxes and fast-paced migrate to the southern states. Yeah, that makes sense. New York is a tournament, as they say. Let me hug you, says Dalvin Gill. I don't hug strangers. Stranger danger. New York is a jungle. New York is a tournament. But I don't know. I've been able to find great peace and calm here. You know what the rough thing is with New York? FOMO. You can chill and have your quiet and stay home, but you're like, man, I'm missing out on everything, and it's right outside my door. So that's hard. I haven't had any cups of coffee today, Saturday. I had a cup of coffee Friday morning. Dalvin is really trying to shoot his shot. Girl, Apple, if you've been in any of my lives, all you see is guys trying to shoot their shot. It's horrific. Good morning, Justin Scott. That's not a way to endear yourself to me. You said good morning, and then the next thing you said is New York is dirty. Take it back. Y'all got no respect. Thanks. Apple, they've been trying to propose to me every live, girl. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I literally had to block the words husband, marriage, married, because it was getting out of control. What? Yearly vehicle expect? Okay. New York is a social experiment. It probably is, but it's going well, ain't it? I know, Apple. These men had me having a fit. They were coming in my live like, why aren't you married? You need to find yourself a husband and get off live and find someone to talk to. Blah, blah, blah. Man, mind your fucking business. They were driving me insane. Hi, Brianna. Yeah, girl, this bed is a 10 out of 10. And I have my little beanie on because I don't feel like doing my curls again tomorrow. And my fake glasses that look real. I love it. Where's the application, Blackjack? For what? You trying to be my boyfriend too? Get in the line, Buster. Who's the press, Feast? Don't come in here crazy. I'm quick with the mute button. Because y'all don't know how to act. It's always the guys, too. The ladies know how to act. The ladies know how to act, which is why I want more ladies in my chat. Instead, I got a bunch of hoof-mouthed heathen males. I know, right, Brianna? They do look real. They got the glare and everything. Good for you, Apple. Oh, what happened? Damn, Blackjack, you sent me 100 roses. Thanks, buddy. That's nice. Blackjack wasn't playing around. 10, 20 years ago, only education, they attempted to force a religion, instead giving jobs. Feast. What are you talking about education? And I can't even read the sentence that you typed out. You gotta help me. Help me help you. Brianna, stop. Stop it, guys. When y'all laugh, I be laughing too. Good morning, Fraser lawyers. That's interesting. A lawyer on TikTok. New York competition is the larger metropolitan city like LA and... What do you guys mean? Why are people getting arrested? Is there not enough floating around? What are you talking about, Feast? There's a lot of conspiracy theorists in the TikTok chats, too. Yeah, what I've noticed from just a week of doing live, should you get Whataburger? Go ahead if you want. What I've noticed from a week of doing live is there's a portion of the chat that is looking for a wife. There's a portion of the chat that thinks you're going to hell because you don't have a husband. There's a portion of the chat that's just promoting their own thing. There's another group who's like crazy conspiracy theorists, and you don't even know what they're saying, what they're typing. It doesn't even make any sense. It sounds like a schizophrenic word scramble, to be honest. And then the rest are normal, and they'll chat you up like just normal folks do, you know? But those are the groupings that I've noticed. Hella random. Exactly, Apple. Right. Exactly, Justin Scott. Florida is the new California, New York. No, not Fraser lawyers chiming in. That's because they're using voice chat and don't proofread. That's true. What do you say? Textbook gaslight feast? You gotta go. You're bothering everyone. You're scaring the hoes. Fraser lawyers, yeah. Let me guess, Fraser lawyers. You live in Florida? Only people who live in Florida defend Florida. Miami. I knew it. Ugh, I'm so smart. It's not even real anymore. Wild. I'm so smart. You guys have a Florida man problem. Live in Los Angeles. Used to live in the NYC. Uh-oh. Fraser lawyers. I see why you're in Miami now. I'm in Miami trick. Right, JM? I had to get on here and just talk it out, girl. Had to talk it out because we can't sleep. Yeah, Florida's not a liberal state, is it? The Midwest is the best. We got more than corn. You couldn't pay me to live over there. Sorry, Blackjack. Random, but for people opinion on dating. Let's hear it. Apple, you have a question? Why are we talking about Florida so much? I might have to ban that too from my chat. And New Jersey. Morning, David D. Nice. Should the person asking out a person with a kid pay for babysitting? That's a good question. I think while it would be nice for the person to pay for babysitting, I think it's the parent's responsibility first and foremost. But if the other person wants to make a really good impression and maybe they have the funds and they want to be nice, then they can offer. I definitely think after you're dating for a while, they should be contributing to that or helping. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think it's required, but it'd be nice. When I came here, Florida was liberal, but no more. You're in Florida too? I tell you what. You were going to order breakfast, but your favorite place isn't open for an hour. Damn. And then when they open, then you got to wait for them to make it. So it's going to be even longer than that. Well, hopefully in the hour you either fall asleep or the hour passes by fast. Levy says, hi, do you know Peterson? I do not. Now the guys are chiming in. Not on the first date. Not if y'all been dating. Now, if y'all been dating for a while, maybe. Okay. This man said, bring the kid. Hey, now. If he's asked you 3 times. Been less than 2 months. Fraser Lawyers. Fun fact, where's the first Whataburger? I don't know. I've never been to a Whataburger. We always have her little girl, and she specifically requested it just be her and I alone. Oh. Does she have a go-to babysitter for her daughter? Why don't you just go to sleep? Because I can't sleep, Tony Vogt. You can't read? The title says I can't sleep. That's a question, not a fact. Oh, his guess is California? Tony Volt says, oh, you're going to skip my comment. Tony Volt, don't come in here rude, because I'll karate chop you. And then I'll mute you and get you on out of here. Take you out with the day's trash. You hear me? About sick of it. Oh, so you, Apple, do you feel like she's kind of hinting that she wants you to pay or help pay for the babysitter? I mean, like I said initially, it's not your responsibility. It's primarily the parent's responsibility to care for their child. Tallahassee, Florida. Ugh, this is too much Florida in my chat. Florida's been mentioned more times than I'm comfortable with. Ugh. You're not sure what time you fell asleep? I really should be reading my Abraham Hicks manifestation book. She told me that it's going to be 80 and that I would pay them specifically. Wait, did I miss something? Whatever you do to get them is what you're going to have to do to keep them. Oh, okay. Blackjack giving advice. Get over what, Scorpio? You talking to me? How do I have 2,000 likes? Who was doing that? Oh boy. Like, I gave Blue 100 roses, so I'm prepared to give her 100 roses on a monthly basis. I know that's right. I got 100 roses and look at what I look like right now. I know that's right. Yeah. The too much Florida talk, yeah. That was a strong start, Blackjack. I was telling them earlier that when a man's serious, he shows it via action straight away. He doesn't hesitate or BS. Because a lot of those guys in there proposing to me, this, that, and the third, they weren't serious. You could tell. You're 32, Apple. Wait, Apple, clarify the last thing. You said she told me it's going to be 80 and that I would pay them specifically. Who's I in that scenario? Her or you? Because she can't be telling you what you're going to pay for. Two. What's my ring size, Blackjack? 5.25. Oh! She told you you're going to cover the babysitter? Miss Ma'am. That's very presumptuous of her. Or do you guys have that kind of relationship? Also, two women is a bit different than a woman and a man. Because if I'm dating a man, he's paying for everything. Okay? I don't have no money. Okay? Scorpio, have you sent me any roses? That's the real question. I think you have a few times. So let me not drag you. Oh, yeah, I think you have because it says in your thing. Level 19, whatever. Your ring size is less than 1, Cindy? No way. A 1 is way too small. I don't even think a person can have a 1 size 1 ring. I've designed rings before, and I have a ring sizer. And a 1 is very, very small. You must have like child hands. Well, Apple, at the end of the day, it's your choice. If you want to, you know what to do. If you don't want to, then you have to express that. Now Scorpion and Blackjack doing a business deal now? You build houses, Blackjack? Ooh, I need to talk to you. You need to build me a house. You're welcome, Apple. I like giving advice. You wear baby rings, Cindy? Cindy, why is it your picture? Is that a man in your picture? I don't know. First, we gotta feel the one I live in. You live in a house already? You guys doing a business deal in my chat? Do I get a 10% cut for facilitating this? What's going on? You know, I'm over here like, hold on. Where's the money at? Y'all talking money? Me and Apple want to know what's going on. Okay? Throw some of that this way. Justin said you are absolutely entitled to a cut whatever happens in your life. Listen, I like when I have an outrageous idea and one of y'all in the chat is like, you know what? She's right. You're going to get half. Oh, you're going to get half about to be first lady. Oh, okay. I'm going to be someone else's wife now today. What are you talking about, Frank Swamp? Would I be mad about what? What you're going to say next? You're going to say some foolishness next? Listen, Apple need a new job. ASAP. Set it up. Set it up. Not y'all networking in my chat. This is the new LinkedIn. Frank, spit it out. I don't know what you're saying. I know. What is Scorpio talking about? He always does that. He types half of what he's trying to say, and you're like, huh? I know. I'm going to have to block Frank, because what is he talking about? Although I'm a little curious. There's always some hater in my comments when I'm on live. And I gotta go. Yo, I'm so happy this is. Then I gotta go block them. Apple Apple said she wanted a job, not a man, Scorpio. What are you talking about? Do 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 do. You thought these glasses were real. I know the filters are getting so good. Thank you, Blackjack. You really know how to spoil a lady on these TikTok streets. I look cute with them. You might consider buying me a pair. Well, go ahead. My Cash App and my Venmo is in my bio. Don't make me wait now. Sorry, y'all. I'm still here. I'm just blocking and deleting haters from my TikTok account. It's like when I get on live, it brings them out, and then they get on my TikTok account and be like, "You musty, dusty bitch, you're gonna die alone," you know? Apple says she's dating a Mary. I know that's the right, Miss Girl. Tell him not to waste your time. Blackjack, you said, just tell me where you're from, and I'll either fly in or fly you out. Blackjack, it's in my profile. This whole time you haven't known where I'm from? Are you serious? TikTok is for marrying to date. Wait, what? Looking good. Thanks, Brian Merrill. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The bar is low. Y'all saying I look good. I mean, I look fine, but your personality giving me Massachusetts vibes. No. Have I ever been to Massachusetts? I don't think so. I just got caught up in the conversation. I was sold who needs warning labels. Oh, okay. I'm from New York City. I'm in New York City. You're from Florida? I tell you what. Y'all been finding your way over here, y'all Floridians. Boo. I was definitely thinking that as well. You were thinking I was from Massachusetts? Honestly, I haven't met anybody from Massachusetts to tell you, so I don't know. I really don't. You're pleasant, smooth, good vibes. Thanks, Brian Merrill. They were trying to drag me earlier. Maybe the Bronx. Nobody from the Bronx sounds like me. Nobody. Nah, some do, but most don't. Never seen a New York woman this calm. You guys are so like locked into stereotypes. It's outrageous. I just got back from Cali. Nice, Apple. I'm from there, but I live in the Midwest now. You're from where, Blackjack? New York or Massachusetts? Good morning, Gary. You're heading back to Cali? I don't know what you mean by that part, little goat. No, I'm not from upstate New York. Those glasses are trippy. I know. They look real, don't they? But look at the reflection. You could tell they're not real because in the reflection, it's like a sky or a street or something like that. And I'm in bed. So that's how you figure it out. Come on, guys. Think. Put two and two together. Chitlins or cow stomach? Death. I would not. No. Oh, yes, you do, baby. I don't know what you're saying, logo. That bed looks super comfy. And it is. This mattress is 10 out of 10. Poof. Be out. Stay safe, Gary. You starting your day already, Gary? You have a good day too. It could be a flat screen TV watching the Discovery Channel. But I mean, think about it. I have the cell phone in my face. So that would be the reflection, wouldn't it? You know? Come on now. How often do you stay up late? Not too often lately, but often enough. I'm definitely a night owl. Wait, little goat, didn't you say you were gonna buy me something? I'm still waiting. Come on now, man. Come on, man. It takes time. Blackjack came in here, saw me, sent me 100 roses straight away. No hesitation. Oh, look, and he back. Speak of the devil. He's broke now. Y'all are so mean. Y'all are so mean to each other. Anytime I get on live, someone goes to my page and comments on all my videos. That's why you lonely. Like, what? Projecting. What am I mixed with, baby mama? I would never be a baby mama. I'd rather redacted than be a baby mama. I need a husband first. And then I might have some children. Before that, I don't want to hear it. Think about it. I'm not Puerto Rican now. Puerto Ricans, yeah. Let me just end that there. The dating protocol is something else. I expect them to bring me. I'm like one of those old maidens where it's like I want, you know, livestock. I want livestock, some gold shekels in a little satchel. I want some, produce on the livestock's back, and then you can have my hand in marriage. Not messing around. I don't care that we're in 2024. I want, you know, Give me a goat or something. Blackjack gets it. Blackjack, I was saying you came in, saw me, gave me 100 roses. Didn't even hesitate. You're definitely the baby mama type. Oh, I'm definitely the baby mama type. I'm definitely the baby mama type. You think I leave the house looking like this? You guys know nothing. You literally do not know a good woman if she came and sat on your. Never mind. You just lump people together because you're dumb. Um, you watched on YouTube the other night where a chicken was being 3D printed. That's funny. What? Period, baby. Who talks like that? No, you guys got to stop with the baby mama stuff. It's getting ridiculous. Start marrying people. And if you wouldn't marry them or you wouldn't want to marry them, then don't knock them up. I mean, it's really simple. You're just making your life so much worse. You're just complicating your life for no damn reason because you want to be young and dumb and reckless. Do not do that. Stop it already. Nothing complicates your life like a child with someone you can barely stand. And now a child who has to witness all of it and is like, wow, my parents are idiots. So just stop it. God, look at that. Glasses almost came off. You guys just perpetuate stupidity, honestly. Stop it. You know better. Blackjack just sent me a bunch of roses because he's like, I agree. Bunch of stupidity. Thank you. That's amazing. How come the roses don't come on the screen? That'd be nice. Come on, JC. Why you gotta include some of that? Y'all have no decorum. Thank you for the roses, Blackjack. It's very nice. Blackjack is thoroughly enjoying the live. Okay. Y'all didn't have anything to say when I told you to stop with the baby mama stuff. So cute. What was that word you used? Decorum. Yes, it was decorum. Okay, will you marry me, baby mama? That's like the worst proposal of all time. Number one, it's on TikTok. Number two, doesn't seem well thought out. Number three, you still managed to call me baby mama in the middle of it, which would be inaccurate as I'm currently not with child. Also, I can't marry anyone that I'm significantly smarter than, which is probably why I'm still single. The end. Do 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 do. Justin said, be right back. What are you doing? Looking up what decorum means, Justin? Justin, did you go look up what decorum means? That's what you said, be right back? And then you came back and said, decorum, got it. Yeah, I did. You guys are hilarious. The jokes write themselves. Have you never heard that word before, decorum? I beg of you all to read more. Read. constantly. Blackjack says he's in love. Blackjack, the question for you is how many times do you fall in love on TikTok? That's the question. Okay, you have heard it. Yeah, reading is magnificent. It opens up the mind in an incredible way. And as we know, many do need their minds opened significantly. What? Marlboro ice cream, what does that mean? Most people nowadays just want people coming out of jail or Christian wives. What does that mean? Who are most people? Hi, Joelle. I thought that was like someone wearing fishnet tights in your profile picture, Joelle. Marlboro ice cream, I don't know what you're saying at all. So regroup, Buster, regroup. I feel like I'm wrangling a group of kindergartners in here. Prieto says, good morning. Good morning, Prieto. Well, to answer that, no one has been able to pique my interest. Got it. Yeah, it's hard out there. If you like quality, if you like something a little different, you're going to be looking for a long time. Indeed. 33 people in here. A good portion are silent. I always know what the silent people are thinking. I always know. I mean, I always wonder what the silent people are thinking. Check my Cash App. I will, Blackjack. I think it's like, it's on this phone though. True. Like they sleep around and they don't like people who are actually good people. People nowadays just love dating horrific people. Marlboro ice cream. The question is, though, why are you attracted to people like that? Why are you attracted to people who are attracted to such horrific people? That probably means that there's something still unresolved within you. Good conversation is hard to find. Yes, indeed, Blackjack. Yes, and freaking indeed. Thanks for the live. I have been driving way better than the radio. Thanks, Chesapeake 007. You were one of the quiet ones, so I guess you were just listening. I appreciate that. I try to, keep it good, positive, light, smart, get the people thinking. Did New York get snow? It might have. I haven't looked outside all day. But I know it's been raining because I can hear it. You got that smooth voice. Thanks, Blackjack. People have told me I have a radio voice, but it depends. Like, it sounds real chill and calm and smooth right now because it's late. I'm lying down. But sometimes I'm like, yo, I sound off. It had flakes that landed on dogs but didn't stick. Okay, Steph knows. Steph knows the weather in New York today. Steph went outside. Steph was a responsible person. I was inside like a hermit weirdo. Voice for radio and face for radio as well. Thank you, Hawk Morningstar. You scroll through some of the lives and people sound like cars crashing. I do think that there's a large oh yeah, it wasn't a compliment. Okay, good. A Hawk Morningstar. We can get your ass out of here. See, I don't look for the negative, so I didn't find it. What do we got? Yeah, I was gonna say that in terms of people's voices, a lot of people sound alike. And there's a lot of that, Valley Girl kind of voice. Um, Good morning, the universe 735. Hi, Bingo Django Unchained. Much love, L. Oh, you know my name. Catch 'em slippin'. Get some rest, ma'am. Thank you. You're really enjoying yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Thanks, Devin. Every girl trying to sound like Kim now. Yeah. I just realized I forgot to go to sleep. Y'all keep saying good morning. I know. I'm like, damn, it's the morning already. Good Lord. But it is what it is. Yeah, I think since I was a teenager, I knew I had a deeper voice or like a more womanly sounding voice because I would pick up the phone and, people would think I was my mom. People would call the house looking for your parents. They'd be like, can I speak to Miss, Blue? Or rather, I would pick up the phone and they would just start talking to me like I was the homeowner. And I was like, oh no, my mom's not home. You look like you make good homemade food. I don't. I'm sorry, Josh. Sorry to disappoint. Catch him slipping. Don't you start. I'm a mutant. Remind me to mute the word mixed when I get off here. Sick to death of being asked that. Are you mixed? Are you Blasian? I muted Blasian. Husband. Marriage. Married. Oh, look. The glasses almost came off. I just added the glasses filter because I felt like I needed a little something. Like, I didn't have my hair out. My hair's in the beanie. I don't have any makeup on. So I just felt like I need a little something. And I think I was kind of right because a lot of people complimented me on them before they realized they weren't real. But I do wear fake glasses sometimes. Sorry, y'all. Thanks, Blackjack. Ugh. So yeah. But yeah, what I have noticed from live is that, the criticizing people are in the minority. Sometimes you delude yourself and think that the haters and the a-holes are the majority, but they're actually the minority. Like I have short curly hair and most people are like, "Oh, I like your hair." And then there's some people who are like, "You have a mullet. You have a Three Stooges haircut." Yada yada yada. Does that bed make a lot of noise? No. It's not a doesn't have the metal coils. Go to bed. No. Name your favorite character and I will draw it. You said this to me the other day, and then I told you, and you were like, I don't know what cartoon character that is. And then you bounced. Good Lord. So backhanded compliment and sounds like what you're saying. No, I mean, some people just straight up make fun of my hair. And I'm like, oh, okay. I said, as told by Ginger, just a voice. I said, you have to Google it, and it's a cartoon where she has red curly hair. And you were like, all right, whatever, you dipped. Mr. Ping, you need to be muted. Hi, Magic. Gerald 777. Top 3 favorite shows? Like of all time or currently? Your hair looks nice. Ignore the haters. Thank you. I definitely do ignore them. I don't be giving a damn. My phone had died that day, but I drew it. Really? That's cool. If you did indeed draw it, link me or send me. The Cooper movie asks the most asked question, are you mixed? Something like that. Thought those glasses looked a little strange. I love how you guys are like not sure. Start with all time because the strike messed up and stuff. Okay. How are you? Love your smile. Thanks, Gerald. I'm doing pretty good. I'm proud of myself. I combated my fear of being on camera in just a week. Almost. Excuse me. Blue, I feel like I'm laying in bed beside you. How you do that? I'm on my side and the phone's in front of me, and here's my arm. You can't see it, but my arm's right here. You've been going live for a week now? Yes, only a week. Only about 7 days for real. Like in a row. And look at me now. Practically Wendy Williams meets Oprah. Favorite shows of all time. Blackjack. Mr. Robot is one for sure. Um, that show I really loved almost everything about. I haven't even finished it yet because I don't want to finish it just yet. Favorite shows of all time. Always with the comeback. I'm very quick. I'm very, very mentally quick. It is what it is, y'all. Um, Mr. Robot, I want to say Sex and the City and The Wire, but those were more just shows that I felt were very, very well done. Mr. Robot's not on TV anymore. At least I don't think so. But Sex and the City and The Wire were very, very well done shows for sure. But lately I've been liking the show called The Morning Show with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. I can't think of what else. I like Snowfall, although the last few seasons got stupid and then I didn't finish it either. I have not seen Peaky Blinders. What's that about? Thanks, Justin Scott. You said congrats. The PJs is a good one. The writer's strike messed everything up. I don't watch too many shows or series unless they're really good. Amazing Mob show. Speaking of that, I tried watching The Sopranos and I was like, ugh, fuck these people. Right. Yeah, I knew he was in Peaky Blinders. I know. Everyone loves The Sopranos, but I was like, I do not want to hear about these Italian mafiosos. I could give a damn. Yeah, Breaking Bad, I tried to watch, couldn't get past like episode 3. Mr. Robot is about a hacker living in New York City. Better Call Saul is better. Yeah, I think I would watch Better Call Saul because I heard that the character Saul Goodman has my same personality type. I heard he's an ENTP. So that intrigues me. Yes, I'm still up, Carlo. I know. The title is I Can't Sleep. Those aren't really glasses, guys. Good job, you Aspire. The Three Stooges? Goonies? I've watched Goonies before. My personality type is ENTP. It is rare, 2.5% of women. Oh. House of Paper, that's a great show, even though they changed their name to Money Heist. That's on Netflix, right? Money Heist. I think that was on my list to watch. You never watched The Sopranos? Yo, it was hard to get into. You know what it is? Like sometimes these shows where it's just like white guys doing bad things. I'm like, I don't give a damn. I really don't care enough about y'all. Sorry. But I mean, yeah. I don't understand why I have the most people in the chat at the most random times in here. You think you were INTJ? Okay. Well, you know why I didn't finish it, Scorpio, Snowfall? Because what was it? It was 6 seasons, right? Season 5, it started getting stupid. I was like, these are totally different writers. Totally different writers. Right. Cussing, scheming, swindling. Yeah, the second to last season, Scorpio, of Snowfall, I was like, these are completely different writers. It felt like writers who had watched Snowfall and were trying to like live up to it. but not like, because man, Snowfall was a masterpiece for like 3, 4 solid seasons, maybe 3. If it was the second to last that started going downhill. But shout out to Damson Idris. He was killing it. What do you mean I was alive yesterday, Josh? Don't phrase it like that. Oh, you mean I was on live? Ugh, Lord, you scared me. Yeah, I was on live yesterday. Yeah, and I had my curly hair out and a pink sweater. That's the worst part when you can tell the writers have changed. Exactly. It's okay, Josh. Yeah, I was like, what? Alive? I was like, am I dead now? Am I a ghost? Imagine that shit, finding out you're a ghost in the worst way. Like you're just going about your business. And you find out like, oh shit, I died yesterday. I got him Steve Harvey's daughter. That's funny. Lori Harvey's a beauty. I don't know what she wants in a man, though. I mean, whatever. She can date whoever she wants, but just interesting. You seen a movie? Oh, with the ghost thing, Justin? Yeah, that's not like a foreign plot. But yeah, I was like, yo, did that just happen to me right now? I really had a moment. It's like, man, that sucks. Oh my goodness. Right. And then before we know it, she's dumping Michael B. Jordan and she's with Damson Idris. And then she just wrapped that up now, too. That's over. Like, wow, girl. It's almost like at the 1 year mark, she decides, like, stay or go. I mean, good for her for being decisive. Right, she did briefly, right? That was short. And she dated Future for a short period of time, too. You said that to me last time, that kid from Brooklyn. I think you don't recognize me. Because literally every time I'm on live, I look completely different. So the same guys just be coming in saying the same stuff and they don't even realize they've been saying the same thing to me for the past few episodes. Is that what we're going to call it? Episodes? I didn't recognize you. Oh, shoot. Hi, Aunt 3855. You're waiting for the final season of Stranger Things. Oh, I fell off with that. I fell off with Stranger Things. I have to get back on that. English teacher sleeping. Nor do they realize your keen intellect. Correct. Hi, Aunt 355. I got you, Gerald. You didn't think they were making another one? Another Stranger Things season? Blackjack, I'm 5'4". I know, damn, just went straight for you short. I'm getting mad guest requests now. I don't want to be on a guest live with anybody. Ugh. I'm not an English teacher. I'm a writer. Also, like Stranger Things is gonna have a cap, right? Because those kids are growing. Those kids are gonna be adults before we know. I mean, a lot of them are adults, but you know what I mean? Like you can only do a series about teenagers for so long before the teenagers start growing into adults. Like they gotta end it at some point. Okay. Yeah, that writer's strike delayed a lot of stuff. I have a poetry collection, guys. It's pinned on my page, on my TikTok page. I'm working on two other books right now, but they're on pause because I'm working on building my audience at the moment. So then that way I could really focus and buckle down and get these books out. It's hard to like write a book and create content and do lives and all that stuff at the same time. It's like too much creativity. Yes, L is more than 12, right. They'll just recast them. Damn. That'd be grimy because, like, people already have an attachment to the characters now. Oh my God, what am I? Want me to send the picture on your Instagram? Yes, just a voice. I'd love to see it. I hope it's nice. True, yeah. Stranger Things has been going for a while, it's true. You play guitar, Aunt? We could write a song. I could sing. They've been asking me to sing on live. We want to hear you sing. We want to see your paintings. We want to hear your what are your new books about? I'm like, damn, I didn't think you guys would care. Just a voice. When you message me on Instagram, include your TikTok name because I'm not gonna know. Goodness. I'm all red. But manifest is where it's at. You definitely have the writer vibe. The book is now less of a hassle with AI, but like so. Yeah, I don't want to use AI at all. The only way I would use AI, and I don't even know if it's used for that, is to edit what I've already written. But that's it. No paintings yet, guys. I gotta run out and get some oil paints, which I've been delaying. Budgets, guys. Budgets. Okay. I'm not rich and famous. Yeah. Okay. I'm working on it, guys. Okay. And you guys are helping me. What's the writer vibe? Is it, I think it's the way I talk, honestly. Exactly. AI would alleviate that annoyance. Yeah, and like I don't really like working with like I don't really want to hire an editor, you know? It's a lot of money. But also, I don't like people telling me what to do. So using AI to just edit my book for like flow and grammatical errors would be great. I just thought about that now, actually. I hadn't even thought about that before this. There's a poem in Breaking Bad. Okay, just a voice, I got you. The writer vibe is the way you talk and being able to detect ignorance and redundancy. Yeah, my strength is well, I should say strengths, plural. Communication, my ability to read people is A1, and I have a really good eye, I believe, for just like design and like how things go, you know. It never sleeps, Big Cam. It never sleeps, and neither am I. God damn it. If everyone pitches in to help like an investment. You know what's funny? I have a Patreon, whatever that's called. But I didn't even put it on my link tree, and I probably should. Because that would actually be clutch. That would help me a lot. Because I want to get these books out, guys. Thanks, Gerald. You're welcome, just a voice. I'll have a look when I get off here. And if I fall straight asleep, I'll have a look tomorrow for sure. Perfect. So you can be my partner in building them and you can design the houses on the inside. I actually would be really good at that, Blackjack. I'm not even lying. What is your favorite genre of art? Modern. I'm one of those people. I like modern art. But do you mean like painting, sculptures, stuff like that? There's art in so many things when you really think about it. Like a good song, you're just like, "Oh my god." Sometimes I think like, "Look at all the layers in this song." Like, what an ear. Or like even just a good film, like god, the amount of people it took to come together and create this thing that seems um like it flows. Like, do you know how hard it is to get that many people to work in unison? Is that a bug? Oh, anyway. Writer related Walter's rise to power to his downfall and his family. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Scorpio. You're pretty smart and talented. Don't lose it. Oh, I won't. I'm a stubborn mofo. No, I've been the same way forever. Trust me. So I'll die this way. Ebooks. The girls were asking me, I mean, this doesn't interest guys as much, but the girls were asking me for like a confidence book. How do I get confident like you? I might do it. Ew. That's like a mosquito. What the? Jeez. Yep, that covers it. I just went to MoMA weeks ago. Yeah, MoMA is my favorite museum. October, November, what, Blackjack? Directing requires intense focus and command of staff, all while keeping the story. Yeah, it seems like a hell of a job. Do they help you see? Says Isabella. No, baby, they're not real. But I like them anyway, and I'm keeping them on. Good morning, D. Carter. Wait, aren't paint artists, especially abstract ones who create in isolation? I don't know. I think it varies. I think people, I don't know. Every artist is different. But artists don't usually create in groups, do they? I think all artists create in isolation. Bye, Aunt. Take care. Justin, it says you followed me. It says Justin Scott followed the live creator, but I've seen that like 10 times. So what are you doing? Are you unfollowing me and following me again? They have artist tanks. Well, that's true. Sip and Paint is a group, perhaps. Yeah. You too. Thanks, Aunt. Sabella says, my girlfriend does abstract art and she just sits in her studio and I don't see her for a while. See, Sabella knows. Usually it is a solitary activity. And that's it. I know I like to be alone doing all that for sure. Dude, I think there's a mosquito in here because it's raining and so there's probably like puddles of water out there. Ew. So why it's not good to have a backyard in the city. Okay, Justin. Rarely, but they exist. Mostly see them work with children. Oh yeah. The okay. Also, after she needs to watch something, she said she hears static. Interesting. You gonna let me fix you breakfast? I wish. I'm an artist and I think better without being observed or questioned. Exactly. Yeah. Having to create in front of people, ew. We did it in school, right? When there was like a group, not even a group project, but like, an art class. But I feel like we would all just be in our zone. We would get in our zone, and that was our way of like creating alone. But a lot of the time, I would take the work home, and finish it at home, or like finish it in the morning during breakfast, um, away from everyone. And then I'd hand it to the teacher, and she'd turn it over, scribble 100 on it, and hand it back. I'm like, I know that's right. Is that this 3 bedroom? So I can definitely turn one room into your art room of creation. Yeah, I definitely need an art room and a room to just like record in, obviously, since I keep doing that. I've been liking the stream. Okay, you're right, Justin. I think I'm mixing it up. Yeah, I was confused. It's getting to be that time. Yep, I agree. Zone in. E. Don't forget that. You funny. Good morning, Chico Corrales from DC. Well, guys, if you're not following me yet, you should be. Don't want to miss these gems when they come up. But Alexa, I think I've talked myself into pure sleepiness. So I might as well close my eyes while the wave has come over me. Apparently people don't go live on the weekends because no one's going to be on. But I guess we'll see. If not, I'll see y'all Monday. Toodles, guys. Follow me. Thanks. My blinks are getting slower. Sleep well, stay inspired. Toodles. Sunrise. Bye, guys. Take care. Be well. See you soon.